And so there's a little button that you can press in there to use it on the go, which is great for folks who are, in their truck a lot. So yeah, there's all these tools. But again, I mean, first of all, it's awesome to hear that story about a company doing that. And yeah, once you kind of figure that out, the automation plus AI, you're really onto something special.
Well, yeah, you start to unlock stuff that, I mean, it's just amazing the use cases and different things. Like LinkedIn this week just rolled out the when somebody makes a post, they'll take highlights from it and you can click on it down at the bottom to be able to have a better understanding of what are they talking about. Like, oh, you don't know what this is, click here, and it takes you into the thing and it explains it, and it's all AI. And like, I would have never thought of that as being a use case, but how many times has somebody read a post, not understood exactly what somebody was talking about, but what if you could click on the key feature, the thing about the event or the tool, and it gives you an explanation of what that is. I think that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's so fun to see what people build and develop based on what are called these foundational models, right? So I think like the big change that happened about a year and a half ago now was that companies like OpenAI and Google and Anthropic, they released these foundational models, which are these super powerful models that have a ton of knowledge and can respond back in natural language. And that's what powers all these other tools. And so there's just amazing things that people are thinking of. And one of the things also, I mean, if I put myself in the shoes of a business owner too, ChatGPT, I think this is only available for paid subscribers, but has this thing called the GPT store. And that's kind of a bad name, it's free. But once you pay, you can use whatever you want in there. But it basically has all of these little AI bots that different people created, and they're for all different use cases, and they're already sort of pre-educated on what your use case might be. So I was looking in there today. I mean, there's ones that'll help you write an estimate, a bid, that'll help you manage a construction project. I mean, I was looking specifically for construction, but I've used it for all kinds of things. If I want to write in, different writing styles, there's even ones that connect to other sources. There's one that's really cool that you put in a YouTube link and it'll spit back like a structured summary of what's in that YouTube video. So there it can save you, 45 minutes to an hour of watching a YouTube video, if that helps you. So, I mean, I think the one really fun thing, and this has only started to happen in the last 3 months, I would say, is that people are starting to share their sort of user-generated AI use cases. And that's a really great way. One, you might be able to use what someone else already created. But two, I bet it's going to inspire a lot of people to say, oh, wow, I never thought you could do this with AI. And now all of a sudden that triggers a thought about your own experience and you can build that. And I think the field is still wide open for people to create some of these GPTs. I think at some point there might be a possibility to monetize it, but I think the real value is going to be added with people just sharing their best practices, and we're all going to generate more value based on sharing this knowledge.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite ones that is really starting to get better and better right now, and especially in ChatGPT, is being able to create images off of text. Now, in the construction world, stock imagery, it sucks. My marketing guy, my wife, everybody I've ever asked to do anything that involves collecting stock imagery for construction stuff, they're like, this is the worst stuff that was ever made. Now, with text to image, it's not perfect, but I'll tell you, we can start to actually get some images that fit what we're trying to convey across, which before, the only other option would be to hire people, go to a job site, try to recreate this stuff and create it in a way that works. And now we're in a situation where you can type it out. It typically takes 2 or 3 iterations of it, but you get to that point where it's what you're looking for.